a technical definition of PPPs would be a contract by which a private company or a private consortium of private companies agrees to invest money in constructing an asset like a power station or a water treatment plant or a road, and then to operate that under a contract which guarantees the company payment either from the government or a concession to charge users for use of the facility for a period typically of about 25 to 30 years. So from the private company's point of view, what they get is a 25-year contract for secure revenue from the government, or they're able to charge users. What the government gets from the contract should be an asset like the power station or the road that is financed by the private sector through its own mechanisms, and theoretically that should be additional to the capital that governments could raise in other ways. So that's the technical definition. What does it look like in practice? What does it mean in practice in different areas? Well, if I take three examples of big sectors that represent big proportions of the markets of PPPs in all countries, that is water, energy and roads. In water, a PPP is typically a concession to build and extend or develop an existing water system and run it for 25 years. The private company charges the users and the government doesn't have to pay for it anymore. So typically a water concession. That's been used for a long time. France used water concessions in the 19th century to develop systems, so we've seen that. In energy, it's typically a power station. Under the agreement, private company builds a power station, the government promises to buy power from that power station for the next 25-30 years. Nice deal. With roads, you build a road and you charge. You set up toll booths and charge people who use the road, and that you get that concession for 25 years. So those are typically the kinds of things that happen. So all of that sounds technical, but not quite good news. If the private sector is willing to do all this, what's not to like?